Hey guys, wanted to share this video with you real quick. I was sitting here having this thought this morning because I'm going through a list of things that I want to do, that I want to get accomplished for this weekend. And one of the things is that I do, and I saw this earlier, a friend of mine shared this on Facebook. They said, why do I sign up for 1,000 things and act like Superwoman or Superman and try to get all this stuff done and then don't even get half of it done, and then at the end of it I get really angry at myself when I can't make anything happen. One of the reasons that this happens can be because of, I don't want to blame it on a condition or a situation, but it could be because of ADHD. Now, recently I was actually found out and diagnosed that I had ADHD. Now, that drastically changed my life? No, but when you look at the long-term effects of ADHD, what it does, how it affects adults, and look at it from just a purely scientific side of it, you can really see the nuanced things in it that you obviously struggle with. Some people do, some people don't. And that is one of the things that I found is very difficult. When I hyper focus on a list, I look at this list and I go nuts. And I am not kidding. I will write a list of 300 things to do. And, max, that's probably the max amount. The least amount, I'll write a list of 30 or 40 things to do and expect to have it done in a couple hours. There's no way to do that. And so when it comes to a mindset on that, one of the best things that I've learned to do, and I'm still trying to do, is when I write a list out, I'll use my notes app on my phone where you just tap, 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 tap. It's like when you get it done, you tap and get it done. But what I'll do is I'll go back over the list again and ask myself, is there anything on this list that I could just let go? Is there anything on here I could just let go? What on this list could I just let it go? And you go over certain things, you look at certain things, you have certain feelings, and it's like, man, I don't want to let that go, and then I want to let that go. But there'll be certain things where you're like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to let that go, but I'm going to let it go because it really doesn't need to be done now. So we're trained and taught, and, it's ingrained in us, this whole thing to never give up, never quit. Sometimes you got to quit, right? Like today, I just combed my hair, didn't put anything in it. And this bothers me. That bothers me. And I decided to let it go. And then I decided, well, what if I want to make a video? And I was like, well, here I am making a video with these crazy wavy curly hair thing. So I gotta let it go. It's just one more thing. And so hopefully that'll give you some kind of help on it. You don't have to get everything done that's on the list. Another thing we can do is chunk the list, where divide it, if it's a big list, let's say it's over 10 things, over 20 things, divide it into parts. However many is on the list, get a number, right? Let's say it's 20, divide it by 4, then you have what? Right? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 5 each, all right? And then just focus on getting those first 5 done. Focus on getting the first 5 done, and create those chunks. Okay. There's more to it. There's lots of help out there. I just want you to know that if it is something that you're struggling with and you're having, questions about and stuff, go talk to a professional. Like I eventually just had to go talk to somebody. And so it really helps you get the idea that you are I kind of liken it to fighting against the entire, tide alone, and that makes you feel even worse. So keep that in mind. And if you're fighting against something and you don't have allies and you don't have a support system, then you're going to fail. It's not that you're a failure. It's just an inevitability of the situation, because it just doesn't work. And you know that for other people, right? You've seen other people do things and well, that's not going to work. Well, you then use that same logic for you, okay? Yeah, that guy's got too many irons in the fire. If that guy's got too much going on, he's got too many plates on the table, or maybe it's the other way. Maybe you're, a few bricks shy of a load. But the most important thing, I think, right now is that you recognize the overwhelm comes from looking at the big picture when you need to zoom in on the small thing. All right, so take a second, write your list out, 20 things, divide it into parts. If you want to divide it in half, divide it into quarters, whatever. Divide it into something, and then get the small list done first. And as you do the small thing, the gradual little thing, you do the little thing first, that will create dopamine that will make you feel good because you got something done and help motivate you to get the next thing done. Don't start out trying to, systematically organize your entire shoes or all of your wardrobe, or I'm going to clean the entire house top to bottom and wipe down the baseboards and everything. Okay, start with something small, divide that list. And if it is a thing that can be divided into more things, smaller manageable things, do it. Okay, so that's a long video, longer than I wanted to go, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. I hope that helps. We'll see you around.